Kiekie died on her wedding day. She was 25 years old. She was from Ghana. And that morning, she was the happiest woman alive. She had prayed for this day, dreamed of it, waited for it. She was finally going to marry the love of her life, Desmond. She stood in front of the mirror. Her white gown hugged her perfectly. Her makeup was flawless. Her smile, full of peace, full of hope, full of forever. Her bridesmaids laughed around her. Music played softly. Everything felt right. Everything felt complete. Outside, the car was waiting to take her to the church, where Desmond stood, nervous, excited, ready to spend the rest of his life with her. Kiekie stepped into the car, her heart beating fast. She never made it to the church. On her way to her wedding, a strange accident happened. The road was clear. Nothing was wrong. Yet suddenly, the car lost control, as if something unseen interfered. A crash. Metal twisted, glass shattered. People screamed. By the time they pulled her out, her white gown was soaked in blood. She didn't say her vows. She didn't become a wife. She didn't live the life she dreamed of. Some say it was bad luck. Others say it was something else. Something not ordinary. But the truth, nobody knows.
Oh my God. Are you sure this lady didn't snatch someone's man? You're right. Women these days can go to any length to keep their men.
5 years passed, but Kiekie never rested. Her spirit kept roaming from one place to another, from one country to another, restless, angry, broken, still wearing the same gown she died in, still stained with blood.
Please, help me. Can anyone hear me? Why are you ignoring me? Please.
She had only one pain. She didn't get to live. She didn't just want to go back to the love of her life. She wanted to live, to experience everything every young woman her age should, to build a home, to have children, to chase her dreams she died with. And deep down, she wanted answers. What really caused her death? Why did that accident happen? Why her? But there was a problem. She needed a body. And for 5 years, she couldn't find one. And Desmond, her fiancé, didn't just lose the love of his life. He lost himself.
Desmond, my love. Can you hear me? Please, it's me, Kiekie. I'm still here. I didn't leave you. Please. I'm not dead. Please.
The man who once laughed easily that became quiet, withdrawn, empty. For years, he couldn't move on. He tried. Everyone told him to, his friends, his family, even strangers. But how do you replace a love that was taken on the way to forever? He kept her pictures, still talked to them sometimes, still sat in silence, staring at her smile like she would answer him. On some nights, he would visit the road where it happened, stand there, alone, as if waiting for an explanation that never came. The wedding never left him. It followed him everywhere,
I know it hurts, man.
like a shadow stitched into his skin.
We're here for you. Whatever you need.
The venue was cancelled, but he could still picture the lights, the music, the way she would have looked walking towards him. The suit he wore that day. He never touched it again. It stayed sealed away in the back of his closet, untouched, as if time itself might stain it further. 5 years passed, but Desmond remained stuck in that moment, still loving her, still broken, still unable to let go.
Since this man lost his wife, he hasn't been himself.
Kiekie saw everything. She followed him many times, stood beside him, cried near him, called his name, but he never heard her, never saw her, never felt her. So she kept wondering, looking for something. A way back, a second chance, a body. Then one evening, she drifted into the eastern part of Nigeria, into a village called Umuchi, a place she had never seen before, far from her country, Ghana, far from her past life, That was where she saw her. Her name was Amaka. She was from Umuchi, a young village girl, about 22. Simple, quiet, kind-hearted, the type that kept to herself. She carried a bucket of water from the stream, her wrapper tied loosely, her steps slow and gentle. Nothing flashy, nothing dramatic. But something felt different. Kiekie stopped. For the first time in 5 years, she felt something. A pull, strong, unexplainable. She moved closer. Immediately, Amaka paused. She looked around slowly, like she felt something, but saw nothing. Kiekie stretched her hand, trying to touch her. Amaka shivered, her body went cold. Goosebumps covered her skin. Kiekie froze. This had never happened before. She followed her step by step, and Amaka kept reacting, turning suddenly, walking faster, holding herself like something wasn't right. Kiekie whispered, "Can you hear me?" No response. Amaka couldn't hear her, but the connection was there, real, different.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, please?
She followed her home, stayed close, watched her. The closer Kiekie stayed, the weaker Amaka became. Amaka complained to her mother, said she felt strange, like someone was always around her. They said it was sickness, gave her herbs, told her to rest. But it wasn't sickness. It was Kiekie. Days passed, morning, evening, night. Kiekie never left her. Then the red moon appeared. Inumuchi. The red moon was not just a sign in the sky, it was a warning. The elders said it appeared once in many years, when the boundary between the living and the dead grows thin. A night when spirits walk freely, a night when lost souls find doors. Some say it brings blessings, others say it brings possession. That night, the air felt heavy, the silence felt wrong. Amaka slept early, weak, drained, unaware of what was coming. Past midnight, Kiekie stood beside her, watching, waiting. For the first time, she didn't feel like a shadow. Felt like something had opened, like a door. The red moon glowed brighter. Kiekie whispered softly, "I just want to live again." And in that moment, she stepped forward. Everything went still. And then, their bodies switched. That was the beginning.